Hi, my name is Stig Sivertsen, and this is the start of my build video of the Extra 300S from Nitroplanes.com. And you have the manual right here. I think this has to be investigated thoroughly before starting the build. The parts are all on my table here in my basement. With all the parts, with all the small parts, and I don't have any electricity parts or anything like that. It's just plain at the moment. I think I'm going to start with the to go through the instruction manual first and see where we begin and what needed to be done. Yeah, I'm going to start with the ailerons. So we will glue on the ailerons first. And the ailerons is it's attached, but they are glued on, and it is these yeah, this is kind of a wooden or glass fiber hinges thing. So I will glue these on. I think I will have to glue all the hinges on the wing first, and then put glue on the first on the inside of the hinge, then on the outside, and then put on the aileron itself. So I will do that first, and then I will use the CA glue for that. So here I have the hinges and my glue. So now I will put glue on half of the hinge and then insert it in each slot like this. So I will start with that. Dry off some excess glue there. Seems I would like to raise the camera just a little bit. And the last hinge on this wing off. Just like that. So I will put that away to dry. And then I can take the next one. I know there are several different kinds of hinges to use, but I chose to use the stock hinges. And the last one. Wipe away the excess glue. That is right. But then next, let's do to glue on these ailerons, which is that's not the correct way. This is not. There we go. And there we go. So what I need to do is put glue on the other half of the hinges and attach the aileron. I'll do that now, but I will do it start again. See if the hinges will dry. See, I glue bonds very fast, so I think we're good to go. I could dry fit them first, maybe. I'll have to be quick. I'll glue these on. That seems to be quite nice. Very good spacing. And yeah, that should work fine. I don't like that. Hopefully, I got a little bit out of the. It's not quite aligned to the end of the wing. The spacing between here was a little bit too much, but I don't think it would matter. The important thing is that the aileron is glued on, so it doesn't come off during flight. So I will let that to dry. I will dry fit the other half, the other wing, the aileron. So the very first part is done. The ailerons are glued on. So when it has dried, I will try to move them and see if they are moving freely. As I mentioned, I was not careful enough with the first aileron, so it's not 100% aligned. It's a couple of millimeters skewed. I hope that doesn't hurt the performance or anything on the plane. Well, I hope while I'm building, I hope the sound quality is not too bad. I don't have a separate microphone or anything, so yeah, I hope everything's fine. Well, the next thing in the instruction manual is to glue the wing halves together. So I will find the tools and all parts. I need some reinforcement plate. So, and I'll also have to cut off some of the coating, coating that's on, so that the reinforcement plate is glued on to the wood. So I will prepare that and then I'll do that. So I'm almost ready. I have my reinforcement plate. I have some wooden spars, 3 pieces. First, what I will need to do is to take these 3 wooden spars, glue them in this hole. And it's going to glue them in the hole on the other wing. Put glue all over this surface here, and glue the wing halves together, and wipe off excess glue and force them together, so I'll have a nice fit. After that, I will have to cut off this fill and glue on this reinforcement plate right here, which I will need to drill holes in because the screws which attach the wing to the fuselage is going through here. There are no markings or anything, so I'll try to figure that out. Just mark the half of the plate so I know exactly so it's centered. The instruction manual doesn't really say anything about the spars. It's not very good explained, but as I understand, these 3 are glued together in the hole as I showed. So I will just take it from there. Yes, the first thing I will do is to glue the wing spars together. I think that would be wise. There is a slight danger that the glue in between the spars is gonna make the spars too thick, so I'm not able to fit it in because it's an exact fit. But I think it's better to try to glue them together and try to force that in some way. Maybe use some sandpaper or anything to get it in, because I don't want these to break apart during flight. So I think it's best to glue them together. So I'm gonna do that. So to do that, I need my glue. I'm gonna use epoxy, 5 minutes epoxy. I hope that's not too fast. I'm a little bit worried that 5 minutes epoxy it's gonna dry too fast before I'm finished with the wing. But I've done this a few times, so I think it should be okay. I only need glue for the wing spars, and I don't think I need that much. It's a little bit cold in my basement, so the glue isn't too liquid. I think that should be enough. Just stir properly. Mix them together properly. Like that. layer. That should be enough. I don't want to glue on the outside. Something like that. And I'll dry off. I can reuse this. I know popsicle sticks is a good way, but I don't have that, so I will dry off. I will dry off this. Let's see. What this do? Yeah, I think that will do. I know that should wear gloves so we don't get the epoxy glue on the skin. Just throw it on there. Wipe off. I think the spark pieces, when they were forced together, they are probably a little bit skewed. So I wouldn't be surprised if I have to sand down these parts to get them to fit inside the hole. But I would rather do that than to not force these together. So I will have that to dry. I did a test on the ailerons. I glued them yesterday. I had pull test. And that one is fine. That one is fine. The right wing is fine, but the left wing, I just pulled this off when I did the pull test. I pulled this right off, so I had to re-glue it so it's drying. And I also have cut off the cover film on this part here, so when I glue the wing halves together, I will be able to glue on this the reinforcement plate here. So I will get back when this wing spar is dry, and I have just fit it into the hole. I will get back so I can glue the rest of the wing. I will also find a way to force the two wing halves together, because I don't have anything to force them. You know, I will need to have something. I can put a pinch. I can put like this one here to force the wing together like that. But I don't have anything here, so I will need to find something to force the two wing halves together, so I don't have to hold them. I will do some thinking with that, and I will get back. Yes, then I'm ready to do the two wing halves together. The wing spar is now glued. I didn't have to sand it down or anything. It's a tight fit, but it fits. So I was thinking, maybe I should put some glue inside and glue this side on first. Or if I should just do everything in one go. And I think I will try to do that. I will glue everything in one go. It's a little bit risky because it's a lot of gluing to do. You need to be fast because it's only 5 minutes epoxy. The ideal would be 10 minutes. So I had the time to glue everything before it dries out. I will still try to do that. I need to line this up and have some force on it when it's glued. I didn't find any smart way of doing it, so I will just have to hold it. It's only 5 minutes, so I will have to force these two wing halves together and just hold them together while it dries. So I hope it's enough. Okay, I will have to mix the glue. I will try to put some glue here, but I will probably need to try to get some glue inside on the two halves. So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried that I won't have time. I will try to do it anyway. Okay. So this is another harder. I will need a lot of glue this time. So come on, it's a little hard because it's quite cold in my basement. That should be enough. Hardener. Okay, I think that's enough. Mix them thoroughly. Okay. We'll start with this. Okay, I'll need to wipe off. I need that one. I don't think I have enough glue there, right? Like that. And glue around. I need this little bolt or whatever. I need some glue on this one. enough. Dry off. The wing halves together. A little bit out of camera side, put them together. And force it. And then I will have to wipe off some excess glue. Going over. Wipe off excess glue on all surfaces. Yeah, this is probably not a good way to do it because I will have some glue on it. Okay, now I have some low-tech dry mechanism. This is probably out of range of my camera, but I will just put a battery, put this on the floor, and put a battery on top to force it down. Could put this on like that. Yeah, I got some glue on the wing surface, but it's okay. So I will just have to let it dry, and I will get back. Yes, then the wing is glued, two wing halves are glued together. Seems like a strong bond, so I think that should be fine. Now I will need to glue on the reinforcement plate, this one. So I'll go right here. So I will glue that on, and after that, in the instruction manual, the next step is the tail. I will have to install the main wing to the fuselage first, and then start with the tail section. And we need the main wing installed to measure things up, so everything is aligned properly with the main wing and the tail sections. So first I will glue on this reinforcement plate, and we will be back and start with the tail section. Yes, now this is glued, and while this is drying, we can find the tail section parts. So let's look in the instruction manual. So we will have to install the main wing according to the instruction manual. But while the wing is drying, the reinforcement plate is drying, we can start preparing the tail section. So I will go get the parts. So this is the part. I will need to install. That's probably going to go this way. I will need to install these with the same kind of hinges as I was on the main wing, and I will have to cut off part of the cover film because this is going into the fuselage. So let me find it. So I will probably have to investigate this a little bit. So I'll put this on camera. So this is for. Let me look in the instruction manual. So let's see. So where is the elevator attached? How is it attached? It says assemble a horizontal tail, vertical tail gear separating. So yeah, it is supposed to go into the fuselage, but that means it has to be cut up. So this is it now, right here. I have to cut the cover film here. So there's a hole where these the vertical stabilizer is. No, the horizontal stabilizer is going to go in here. And to be able to glue those parts together, I will need to cut the film of this one, a part of it, off. I'll have to remove it. So I'm not sure if yeah, well, I will have to do that before I glue on the elevator parts. So I will have some investigation to do. I will have to just make sure that I have to, how much of the film I have to cut. I will have to figure out exactly where the hole is. I can feel it with my finger, but I will have to investigate a little bit more thorough. And cut off the film. I will have to insert it and glue it on. And I'll probably have to do that. The instruction manual says that you should glue on this the control surface onto the horizontal stabilizer. But you can't do that, because if you do that, you will not be able to insert the stabilizer into the fuselage. So you have to. It doesn't help to just read it. You have to think a little bit before you do stuff. That's for sure. So I will prepare this and I will get back. Yes, I got a cut hole in the film on the fuselage. I have inserted the horizontal stabilizer. I have now measured each side so it's perfectly centered. And what I'm going to do now is just put some marks on each side. Okay, wasn't that good really. And I'll flip it over. And on the other side. It looks a little bit seared in the eye. So now I can take it out and cut off the film. However, I won't be able to glue this on until I have attached the main wing, so that because I have to measure the distance between the tip of the horizontal stabilizer and the main wing, because it has to be perfectly adjusted. So, and put that away. So I can do that. I'm going to do that off camera because it's boring to just look and see me doing that. So I will cut this off, and I will be back before I glue it on. Okay, now I have cut off and removed the film, cover film on the horizontal stabilizer and on the vertical stabilizer. So the vertical stabilizer is going to go in like this, like that, and the horizontal one is going to go in like that, and we glue it on like that. But before I glue it on, I will need to attach the main wing to the fuselage. So let's see if the reinforcement plate is dry. It should be. Put some foam on each side so this pinches here doesn't leave a mark on the plane. Just let me put that away. Something like that. So this is put them in view of the camera. So the reinforcement plate is glued on. It's pretty tight, so wing seems to be glued on. I was thinking of maybe have some reinforcement tape, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think tape is going to do that much to it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will do it later on. But now I will have to figure out how to attach it to the main fuselage. So if I put the fuselage here, and the wing is going to go. Oh, put it the correct way. It's like this. No, it can't be correct because I'm putting it on the wrong way. So because I have space. Here are two holes. I haven't cut them out yet, but the servo lead is supposed to come up from there. So I haven't cut a hole in the wing for the servo yet. I will need to do that. I think that they're supposed to be here. I haven't looked at that far because I don't have the servos. I don't have any electronics yet. So it's only building the plane. So, but I guess that the servo lead has to be inside of the fuselage because the transmitter is going to be inside. So I assume that it's going to be something like this. But it says something about the fuselage bottom cover. So I have to glue on the fuselage bottom cover to the main wing. I haven't seen that. I will have to look for that part. But so I'll need to drill some holes here in it, so I will be able to attach the wing to the fuselage. So you see that the reinforcement plate is I think it's supposed to be inside of the fuselage, right? I don't think that doesn't look right. You see here? Look here. See the reinforcement plate that I glue on. It's on the outside of the. So yeah, well, according to the instruction manual, it is supposed to be glued on the same side as the servo leads. Well, okay, I will have to look into that. And it seems like there is a part that I don't have at the moment, so I will have to look for that too. So I will be back. Okay, I have been doing some researching. What I actually realized is that the instruction manual that came along with this this plane, it says extra 300S, but this is a cap. What is it, 232 something? And maybe they are pretty much the same. They are pretty close. However, it says here that there should be a fuselage bottom cover on here, but I don't think it is. I think this instruction manual is used for both the extra 300S plane and the CAP 232 plane. So that's why it says here there should be a fuselage bottom cover. But I don't have it. I can't find it. So I think it's not supposed to be. And what I also realized is that I glued this reinforcement plate on the wrong side of the wing. And I think that is the intended. The reinforcement plate was supposed to be on this side, and just make the holes for the screws, and you just screw in the screws right in here, and there are no cover for this at all. So I will need to find out how to solve it. I'm not so sure that I will be able to get this off because I glued this on pretty darn good. What I could do is just cut it a little bit, remove just some of it so that the wing will into the fuselage, so it sinks all the way into the fuselage. And then I will have to make myself a new reinforcement plate to glue on this side. I will have on both sides, but I don't think that's a problem. Well, that's what happened when you don't study the instruction manual good enough. That's obviously what I didn't do. I didn't study it. I thought that the reinforcement plate was supposed to be on the same side as those holes for the servos, but that's not the case. Doesn't say anything about it in the instruction manual, so I didn't notice it, so I made a mistake. So it's not a fatal mistake, but I will have to solve it one way or another. I'm not so sure what I will need because I don't have this cover. I have some wood that I can make in the correct size and glue on here, but it's not going to be yellow. It's going to be wooden color, like balsa color. I don't think that's a horrible thing. So I will fix that and I will get back. Hi, I'm back again. I have fixed my blunder, so to speak, my mistake. I have made myself a new reinforcement plate here. and modified it so I was able to get the wing all the way into the fuselage like this. So this worked fine. It's not yellow, but I don't care. The wing is pretty good. Now it's time to glue on the vertical stabilizer. Like there. I have removed the film, both sides. I have also removed the film on the horizontal stabilizer. So I will glue this on like this, and I will glue this on like this. The important part when you glue on this horizontal stabilizer is that the distance from, I don't know if you see that on the camera, the distance from this part until here, it has to be the same distance on each side of the plane. That's very important. And when the vertical stabilizer is glued on, I can glue the surface on it like this. So you can in camera. My camera is not a wide angle camera, it's a narrow view, so it's going to be like this. And the elevator is going to be like this. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to mix some glue and glue on this first. I'm going to start with the. Actually, I think I'm going to start with this because then I can measure the distance without this stabilizer here in the way. So I will put some glue. So I need something to measure with. I need that ready. A little messy on my table here. So okay, I have that ready. I find my little glue table. I guess it's still quite cold, so the glue isn't very liquid. It's quite hard. So actually, I think I will do both of them on it because when I mix the glue, I will just take both of them at the same time. I mean, the hardener, the epoxy glue. I think that's good enough. And my little barbecue stick or skew. Mix it thoroughly. Something like that. Glue. There's no point in having too much glue on it because when you push the wing in the fuselage, it's so tight, so it's going to squeeze out most of the glue anyway. Something like that. Okay, and here we go. So I'll have to remove this glue first. Oh, there's a lot of glue. I'll put this glue on there. Then. And now I will have to measure the distance. 77.5 centimeters. 78, 70. So I'll have to. 77.6. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the camera, but I will have to measure the 77.4. Something like that. I think that's fine. 1 millimeter. There you go. Yes. Okay, I'm all set. So my vertical stabilizer is glued on and my horizontal stabilizer is glued on. I was a bit generous with the glue, but that's okay. So my tail section is almost done. I have the surface is done, and I will do that as soon as the tail is dry. So I will be back. Hi, I'm back. And now I have glue on the horizontal and the vertical stabilizer. And now I'm going to do the rudder. I'm going to mount the rudder and the tail wheel. It's just fitted, it's not glued on yet. So I will glue on these hinges and then do the rudder on, and screw on this mounting plastic mount, glue it on and put some screws in. When that's done, I will put the hinges in the elevator tube and mount the elevators on one side, one on each side. So I will do that, and I'll get back. So I have now glued on some hinges here, and I have let me see if I can get it in the camera. I have bent the landing gear mount, bend it, drill a hole into the wing, and put the I don't know what the English word for the tail metal thing is into the surface. And I have put some epoxy glue, so I will have to let that dry before I attach the rudder surface to the airplane. And in the meantime, I can attach the elevators. Yes, I just glued on the elevators, so they're just drying out. My rudder is, yeah, I think it's dry enough to be glued on. Oh, also a little bit glue attached to this, but it was fine. Okay. Just let me remove some of the glue there. I want this to move freely. So this one, I will test fit it just to make sure. Like that. I will put some glue. Glue on top there, and I will drill some holes. I can mark the holes right away, and so I'm just going to center that up. So let me find. I have a small one. A really small one there. We'll just drill holes right away. So we'll drill holes right away. Like that. And my screws. I have my screws here. Seems a little big. I'm not quite sure if this is the correct screws. I think I will see if I can find anything smaller. Okay. Now I have glued on the elevators and the rudder, including the wheel. So everything is glued on. 4 screws in it, and this was really a hassle to get the hinges in. I was not able to get them in after I applied the glue, so I had to cut the holes back in again because the glue dried on me. So that was a pain, but I was able to get in. Now it's just glued. So when everything is dry, I will have to try to stress test it a little bit to see if it holds. Hopefully it does. The elevator seems to hold quite good. I'm not a huge, I'm not a 3D pilot yet, so I'm not able to fly this plane hard anyway. So for the way I fly planes, it's probably more than enough. But hopefully with a lot of exercise, I will be able to fly this plane good as well. So in the instruction manual, so let's see what's next. It's the wheels up front. Hi, now the plane is almost done. I have mounted the tail and the wheels on it. I'm gonna mount the canopy, but that's pretty much it because at this point I don't have any electronics to put on it. So I'm not gonna put on any servos or anything. And this is meant to be for a nitro engine, but I'm going to put electric engine on it, so I'm not going to do anything with this at the moment. Not until I have bought myself an engine, and so I know what to do. So I'm going to mount the canopy. The canopy I have over here someplace, and also the here. It's not very nice because it has been lying around. But I'm going to cut it and screw it up. I don't have a pallet to put inside, maybe I can do that at a later time. So I will start doing that. Now I have cut the canopy to the correct size, and I'm just going to mark the spot, screw some holes, and put some screws in it, so it's so it stays there. When that's done, done, I need to mount these servo covers, and obviously the column. This I'm not gonna mount it because I want to have an engine on it before I put this on. I don't know, maybe I will need to extend to have a frame here in the front for the engine. I have some decals. They are quite old. I don't know how nice they are anymore. So here I have some decals, the original one. I'm gonna take them out. The memory card on the camera got full, so I had to empty it and start again. However, it wasn't that much left. I was just talking about the decals, and I'm gonna take a look. And this looks pretty neat, so I'm gonna put this on according to the original drawings for the airplane. So I'm gonna mount the canopy and the decals, and it's probably gonna be the last part of this video. It's a part 1 video. I'm gonna have a part 2 when I have all the servos and the engines and all the electronics, and I'm gonna mount that on. So it's gonna be a part 2. Okay. Okay, now I have put the decals on, and it's the decals were quite old. Some of them wasn't that nice and good anymore. Has been lying around for quite some time, but I think it was okay. As you can see, it's not that bad. Quite clean. It's a CAP 232. So all there is left is the electrical stuff, and I don't have any wheel pants on, and I don't think I'm gonna put it on. Maybe I will, but not for now. My experience is that it creates drag if they're in high grass and stuff like that. So. Well, this the cap is 232 from Nitroplanes.com is finished. It's not. I don't know if it's a beginner. It's probably not a beginner plane to fly, and it's probably not a beginner build, but it's not hard. If you have some experience, I think you will be able to put this together in just a few hours. I use a lot longer than that, but that's because my condition. I like to build a little bit and do something else, and also help out with my family. But there you go, there you have it, and I will be back for part 2 when I get all the electronics to mount that on.